sewage system maintenance are set. The kid explains that the drain where his little
You
brother
trying to move
lives
one
is
back?
connected to the barracks and
That.
plans to look for him there, but his
Alright.
father doesn't want to hear it. The man has had enough and insists that his little brother is dead.
Ain't no
He
way
has no
SK
idea that his
pools,
son
bro.
is going to uncover a dark secret that ties
He's
behind
gonna
for
fold
over
his
300
ex.
years. Okay, this dad is absolutely right, but he doesn't have to be such a dick about it. Bill here insists his brother is still alive and has even done research on the town's sewer systems to figure out where his brother.
Are you mad? Are you mad?
If you and your friends
What's up,
were
my
forced to
nigga?
return to your hometown
Why
for
can't I
a
build?
rematch with
Oh,
a man-eating demonic clown, what would you do? It's going to use your worst fears against
are
you,
you
and if you can't
mad?
beat it this time,
Are
you're
you
all going
mad?
to die. I'm here to break down the mistakes you made, what you should do, and how to beat the return of Pennywise in it. Your capable.
This time I'm not forgetting, bro. I swear.
This
But the
small
thing is,
town
I
is
have
about to be
practice.
terrorized by an evil secret lurking just below the surface. Back in September of
Wait,
1989,
aren't you injured
the
though?
Losers Club sits by the river
I
in
have to
Utah
go.
for their showdown
And
with
then
Pennywise.
He said he has
Beverly
something from
explains that
Israel
while
to
she was
do
trapped in the deadlights, she
to
hadn't
get
thinking
better.
of them returning to the sewers as they
Like,
had built settlements. Bill pulls out a broken piece of glass, and they each swear a blood
direct
oath to
force
return to
of
Derry and
reactive
finish the
strategy.
fight if it ever returned. 27 years later, a young man named Adrian and his boyfriend Don are leaving the carnival when they're assaulted by a gang of local delinquents. The teens follow them to a
Are
nearby
you
bridge where
mad?
they are
Are
brutally
you
attacked by the
mad?
men, beating Adrian senseless and throwing him into the river below. Struggling to stay afloat, Adrian sees Pennywise on the river's edge. By the time Don
What
gets
the?
there, Pennywise already
It's
has
lag.
Adrian in its clutches and
Lagging.
chomps a huge chunk out of his chest, leaving him alive as
What
he
happened to
disappears
my
from
game?
sight in a sea of hot
I just
balloons.
started lagging for no
Meanwhile,
reason.
Mike, the only loser who remained in Derry, hears a call over his police station about the killer and rushes to the scene to investigate. Arriving at the bridge, he finds one of Pennywise's signature red balloons and the words "Come Home" written on the support
Who
columns
is bro trying to pickaxe me?
no, I was trying to shoot my shotgun by switching my pickaxe.
all the blood, all the blood, all the screams, flushed down the exit. House of Peace paid for you. 2 times on top, 2 times for carry, 2 times for subscription. Have again today. And Roman Bridge. Local HBO, 3 cents for British official Arabic version. X aboard the evil side.
Okay, come
Behind
on,
the
bro.
house of
Okay, bro. Why am I playing
it
with
only
this? Come
gets
on.
better subscribers. I'll invite it to the X-rated.
He's
Hard
grabbing
section
everything.
victims.
Like,
You have
oh my
hopes that
life.
no armor are available on the bridge. Out of each gate, sticks. No one can even scream.
Controller just disconnected.
Out of
And
each
it
gate,
takes that long just to
no
reconnect. Like, you gotta be kidding me, bro.
realizing that it has returned, Mike calls each of the other losers and tells them that they need to come back to Gary right away. Although their memories have faded, one by one they all agree, leaving behind their adult lives to find out what's going on back in their childhood town. Unable to face its return, Stanley tragically chooses to end his own life, leaving the group one friend short. Okay, this clown has a bad habit, always showing up at the worst possible time. You never want to let bullies put you away. Unless, of course, you're on a secluded bridge in the middle of the night with no witnesses or backup, and they have you outnumbered by one. I
Ooh,
hate to,
in
of
your
course,
box.
let the easy get away with
360,
it,
no
but
scope.
Adrian really should have just
Okay,
given
I'm,
them the
I'm trolling, bro.
away while he had a chance. It was a bad idea to instigate a fight,
Yeah, lock
especially
in.
since he didn't know what kind of weapons they might have, or how far they'd be willing to escalate things. I'll give him credit. Adrian is a lot braver than I am, but now he's also a lot deader than I am. So take your pick. Now, this might be Adrian's first encounter with Pennywise, but he must have seen at least a few horror movies before, even without knowing what it really is. His gut instincts should have told him that that creepy looking clown standing on the riverbank in the middle of the night was not there to lend a helping hand. Adrian had remained calm, pointed his feet downstream, and waited for the current to carry him safely to shore. He hopefully could have avoided ending up as Demon Clown Chow. One important thing to point out in the first chapter, Pennywise only attacked kids, but now it seems to be going after adults, which indicates that it's grown stronger and bolder since its end of hiding. If Mike friend who I haven't heard from in 27 years called to say a demonic cloud was killing off people in my
Okay,
own
I'm joking. Hold on.
You best believe that my final instinct would be to hang up the phone, lock the door, and go for a
Bruh.
nice vacation somewhere far away from any circus freaks. The problem is, they have a blood oath to fulfill, family and friends to avenge, and plus, they know they tried their best just to look
Oh,
okay and down. So if they want to survive, their only option is to fight. They've already beaten anyone. Colt and Shackles when they were just kids. So it's terrifying as it might be, the best bet is to get out of their search before the guns fail and burst this clown's balloon. Before I even set foot on Jerry's soul, I should make some stuff. My local sporting goods and entertainment store. Then we'll see how Pennywise likes it when I show up packing a chainsaw and a double-barrel 12 gauge. At the town's psychiatric hospital, Henry Bowers sees a red balloon floating outside of the window and starts to freak out, forcing the nurses to lock him in his room. He spots another balloon under the bed and tosses it into the top, revealing his top-flight friend Patrick lurking underneath. The zombie hands Bowers his old knife, and that night he uses it to attack another patient, creating a distraction that allows him to take a jump on the security guard and escape to go back to the and the losers arrive at Paris and meet up at a Chinese restaurant where they have some drinks and catch up on each other's adult lives. Finally, the conversation turns to why they're really there, and Mike explains that it has returned, reminding them that they all swore an oath to destroy the creature once and for all if it ever came time. The gang opens their fortune cookies, revealing
Bro,
that they
you're just
only
gay,
have
bro. I'm
one word
AFK, you're
inside.
dumb. Come
Arrangement.
on, bro.
They realize that the message says that Stanton could not let it suddenly. The rest of the fortune cookies start to jump out of the bowl, and several tiny mutated creatures burst out from inside them. Bill picks up the chair and starts to attack the mini monstrosities, but when the hostess comes to see what's going on, they realize that it was all in their heads. The first of Pennywise's illusions. Outside in the party, Bev tries to call Stan, but his wife appears and tells them that their friend is dead. Although Bev seems to somehow know what happened before he says it, they each get in their cars and go back to the hotel, leaving only Mike and Bill behind. Mike begs him to listen, saying that he has one last thing he needs to show him before he decides whether or not to go home. Meanwhile, at a baseball game across town, a little girl sees a firefly and follows it down under the bleachers. Pennywise appears out of the darkness, and she starts to walk away, but it convinces her to come closer, luring her into the shadows and chopping her head off with its massive teeth. Mike takes Bill to his apartment in Manhattan, the local library, and pours him a glass of blood that he's secretly dosed with psychedelic foods, and shows him an ancient artifact that the Native Americans once used to try and trap it inside. And Bill has a vision of the ritual that they performed. Snapping out of it, Bill realizes that what Mike's saying is true, and they head to the hotel to convince the others to stay and fight. Bill and Mike meet the rest of the gang in the lobby and tell them that they need to perform the ritual to defeat it once and for all. Richie suggests that they just try and wait the situation out, but Bev explains that if they don't try to beat it this cycle, they'll all be
Bro,
killed.
like, are
Mike
we kidding
says
me,
that
bro?
they need to restore their memories if they want the
Talking, bro.
ritual to work, and they all head into town to get started on their plan. The gang heads out to the woods and finds their old clubhouse looking just how they left it. Inside, Bill finds a coffee can full of shower caps that Stan left down there when they were kids, so that they wouldn't get spiders in their hair. Mike explains that the ritual requires them to each sacrifice an important item from their shower. The shower cap covers Stan's house, but now they'll need to split up and find their own token to represent them. Regrouping at the library,
Yo, Div 5 is going on right now. You wanna play?
goes to her old apartment and rings the doorbell. And a strange old lady welcomes her
Sure.
inside to have a look around. She goes to her old room and
I'm
pulls
pretty sure it's on Brazil.
from the bottom of the wall, finding the Pope from Ben as he hid there all those years.
Yeah, the server is Brazil though. Is she still trying to play?
And goes back to the kitchen to make
Nah,
some
bro.
cookies for the others. Just then, Deb realizes that
Right now,
something
I feel
isn't
lagging
right,
right
and
now,
the
bro.
old lady transforms into a massive demon. Deb runs for the door, but before she can get out, Pennywise appears at the end of the hallway, taunting her as it puts on its signature front makeup.
How you not
He
dead?
dares her to close her
How are
eyes,
you
but
not
she yanks
dead?
open the door and runs out of the building,
Like,
realizing that the
bro.
place place has been abandoned.
I was 12
I'm
health.
not gonna hit this dude,
Everything
bro.
that she saw was only more of the town's tricks. Okay, someone seriously needs to put this grammar on retirement. The losers have already exceeded the seven
Yeah,
points that
bro, I
they need
just hate this
to
game, bro.
scavenger hunt from hell. But
I
I've
got
already done
shot.
some finding. Mike insists that they need to split up to find their sacrificial artifacts alone. I understand that they don't have all day to wander
Where
around
even is he? Like, he's just placing corn from
if they Mike, they'll need to get
Brazil
alone
and
when they
thing.
find them. But that doesn't mean that they could at least split off into pairs.
I'm just
And
lagging.
watch their attack from a distance in case of a
I'm
struggle.
just
Since some of them are braver than the others,
What
I'd
the?
like to pair off the strongest fighters with the weakest. I'd send to bed with Richie, Bill with Eddie,
My
and Mike
life,
with
bro.
Ben, just to make sure we were all
Some of
equally
these
ready
kills
for
are
the
just lucky as hell.
now,
Because of
Beth
lag,
might not
bro.
have the memory. Yeah, other than Mike, she remembers more about their last encounter anyway than anyone else in the past. She was able to injure her despite her lack of defense. Meaning that even though the clown has supernatural powers, he can still be hurt by the natural means. If he breaks or controls her opponent, they just harm themselves forever. That way, I'd be prepared to catch up and get showed up. Once inside, she's got to keep her guard up and be on the lookout for any sign of Pennywise is afoot. That old lady was behaving strangely from the moment she walked in, and I would have been keeping a close eye on her.
Every time, full box. And I'm just getting 200 pumps.
It still has to go in now and get them taken. But if she'd been looking over her shoulder, she would have seen the old lady watching her from the back, moving around like some kind of possessed freak. As soon as I got my hands on the telephone, I tried to sneak out the door before Grandma could notice I was gone. You have to be an idiot to think that it's a good idea to stick around for pizza. This old lady gives up about a dozen red flags before she finally attacks, and somehow Beth misses every one of them. It's the thousand-yard stare, an ominous gesture, giving you a ring. The little just
Bro, she's one tap.
the little wall gives an opportunity to spin some more.
I don't know how many times I'm gonna hit him, bro.
Taking the doors, and she finally decides to get out of there. She hits a roadblock when she realizes the mistake. But damn it, man, that's not how doors
Like,
work.
just die, bro.
Your
Like, you're
side,
not
she's under
good.
the pain and death
Oh
of
my
where do you
god.
go?
And I just lost on two. This is what I hate about this game, bro.
Yeah, I did the same thing when I was eating. I literally just joined a reload game to play squad kills with random kids who just invited me.
I saw you playing box fight.
Box fight, that's when I hopped off to go eat.
Nuh-uh. Oh my life, this nigga is not good.
Is handed an invitation to his own funeral by a zombified agent.
This is better pain. Like, if I was the same thing I used to be, I would not be losing to this fast ass nigga, bro. Just grabbing everything. Like, what is him, bro?
And Richie runs for his life to go and find the Back downtown, Bill passes by a second
And
hand
if I
store and sees
just hit a shot.
in the window. Heading inside and buying the rusty old things from the shopkeeper, riding through the neighborhood. He passes by his old house and notices that a new family has moved in. He comes to the sewer where his younger brother George
Look at that. Yeah, nigga be talking about some people is zero pain. Like, when somebody take his wall, he be like, yo, he's zero pain.
This story of the world is a line piece as well. Massachusetts Granger, professional grade products and expected so you can price like every share. Good, just stop up. Granger, get it done. Was first taken. Here's his voice calling. Seeing his brother's hands in the darkness, he reaches out to try and save him, but doesn't succeed. He hits a roadblock when he
Nigga, so
realizes the
shit, bro. Like,
mistake. Richie goes to the abandoned movie
that's the same move every time, and I just don't fall, and I keep falling for it.
to find his old house and notices that a new family has moved in. He comes to the sewer where his younger brother Georgie was first taken. Hears his voice calling for help from below. Seeing his brother's hands in the darkness, he reaches out to try and save him, but dozens of zombie hands grab his arm and start to pull him in. At the last second, Bill
Like,
manages
what am
to
I even
escape
looking
and
at,
pulls
bro?
away, holding
Like,
his
dog,
brother's
fight me, bro.
location in his
Gosh.
hands. The new kid
Like,
was along and
He
asks
can,
him
like,
what
who
he did.
cares for
And
him?
Bill starts
I'm free
to
building,
stay
but
away from the
yeah,
scene.
just Keegan, that'll be really big though. Yeah, I might have to make this shit a video.
He only hears voices on the train.
Oh, wait,
Bill
make a
yells
video.
that he
Okay,
needs to
bet.
get out of this town before it's too late. But the kid
Fucking
says that
lags.
he's
I just lied too. What? I mean, you could just see it in the video after this. Yeah, I know.
Comes to talk to him and holds his hand, but when he leans in for a kiss, her head bursts into flames, and she chases him out of the hall. He runs to the front door, but it's chained shut, so he circles back and decides to hide in his locker instead, where he finds the page from his yearbook that Ed signed. Suddenly, Pennywise appears
Can't
in
hit
the
a
darkness
shot.
behind him, and he runs for his
Huh.
Like,
life
if I
down the
focus
hall,
on my aim, I would
crashing
win,
into a
but
teacher and snapping
so
himself
bad.
back into reality. Then makes his way back to the hotel and finds Alice
How about you do
upstairs.
that?
She shows him the code, thinking that
I'm
Bill
about
wrote
to
it,
get off the game.
but before he
Ah, yeah.
How,
Bro,
how about you do that? How about you do
saying
that?
he's decided to take the town. Meanwhile, Eddie goes
what
to
do
his
you
old
do? What do you do?
pharmacy to pick up his inhaler. He's waiting. He has a flashback to being a kid, and
Hey,
hears
get him.
his
Get
mom
him.
calling
Shady
to
ass
him
nigga.
from somewhere outside. He heads down into the basement to investigate. He finds her strapped to a stretcher at the end of his dilapidated room. Just then, he notices a figure standing in the darkness, covered in sheet. It rushes towards him, knocking the sheet off and revealing that it's actually a
And
hideous
I hit him for
skeleton.
like, if
Before
that's
grabbing
100,
his mom, he
that
runs
means I
for
have
his
to hit
life.
him twice.
Getting out of it, adult Eddie
I have
pulls
to hit
back the
him
curtain to
crack.
see that nothing is there. But suddenly, the creature jumps up
Like,
behind
bro.
him and pins him against the wall. He decides to fight back and starts to choke the monster out, but it vomits black fire all
Bro,
over
I'm not
him
watching.
before he runs to the store. Okay, with Richie's arcade token, Bill's paper boat then Cupid, and Eddie's insurance, that makes all of the necessary sacrificial artifacts. They've got what they need for Richie, and picked up some other useful information along the way. By now,
What
they
this
should
shit's
all
alright.
be able
You
to
gotta
leave
do,
Yo, chat. This nigga's literally mad, not gonna lie. This kid mad. Yeah, this kid is dead ass mad. By the way, I just ate breakfast and just came back on. My guy's complaining about the game. We hopped off. Basically, I hopped off 2 minutes. He hopped off early than me, but like I hopped on 2 minutes after he hopped off. I was just playing with Aiden. I'm trying to look at this. My guy is boxing himself up, bro.
They need to stick together and go on the offense with three weapons they have at their disposal.
What's good, Sean?
Eddie goes back to the hotel and rushes upstairs to lock up, with Bill walking in and
Low key, he's not mine. That's my son.
and Bill hits it with a photograph, pushing it open and revealing the words, "Won't be there for him either." Bill realizes
I'm making this shit into a video. I ain't gonna lie. Great baiting mode.
rushes out the door to try and save him before it's too late.
Nah, I didn't stuck there.
Says that he got Richie to stay,
I got it.
but Richie
Okay.